CoolSMTools.com.
I've known Ed Smith for years, and Ed called me about 3 weeks before they were supposed to go to Nepal and trek to Everest Base Camp. Wanted to know if I was interested in coming along and shooting it. Had no idea what it was going to turn into. Nobody had any idea what it was going to turn into. But the opportunity to go to Everest Base Camp, to go on an adventure like that, I was about 2.5 months away from getting married. I thought this would be a great thing to do right before I get married. This would be awesome. So I went along hoping that it would turn into something. We actually, we were joking before we left in some of these early meetings that we had, and said, if it's just a straight adventure up the mountain, we'll probably have 15 minutes of really cool stuff. If something terrible happens, then it's going to be really interesting. That kind of happened, and it created a new element to the movie, because the plane crash made everyone rethink what they were doing, where they were in their own lives. I'm really interested in the elements of adventure and the elements of faith and Christianity. And Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite movie, and I've been searching for ways to incorporate Christianity with some sort of adventure. I had that in mind going in. I thought maybe we could do some things with missions, and then cross-cut that back and forth between the adventure. Luckily, that kind of happened. We also had the element of the plane crash, which added which heightened the sense of drama and urgency, and also self-reflection for each of the individual team members that went on the trip. I just feel like we were blessed with a great adventure and a great story when we went up there, and I just tried to just capture that. Until it's hard to figure out what kind of movie this is, because you can say, well, it's like a National Geographic adventure mixed with, we don't know, because that faith element hasn't been in a lot of adventure movies yet. So we just did our best to put together the best story possible, and it seems like now we've been given an adventure movie with that faith element that can be used in a lot of different ways. Can be used as a tool. We're almost like stewards of the movie in a way. So when Ed came to me and asked, what if we did the world premiere as a fundraiser for our friends back in Nepal and their ministry, and also the Nepali Bhutanese refugees that are here, I thought it seemed to make sense. It seemed to make a lot of sense. It's like the guys that Ed and Mark and everybody else on the team, we all seem to be looking at this through the same pair of glasses, in terms of this is a movie that can be used to hopefully do some good for some folks.
CoolSMTools.com.